Hi all. So today I'm actually doing something I don't do often enough, and I'm up at a race meeting up at Thruxton for the historic race meeting. Not too sure quite what's what with this one, but I'll find out in a minute. So I've got the most important thing sorted, my overpriced cup of coffee. Let's have a look. There's a few club stands and things here today. So we've got the TVRs. Yeah. I've never had a TVR. I've always had a bit of a soft spot for. Yeah. One of those car companies who went under, and you keep hearing they're going to be back again, and apart from some sort of prototype, nothing ever seems to happen, which is a shame really. There's a sign up. I'm a bit of a sucker for a V8. Hello?
Before that, it's a free one. Looks like that one.
Blast of the past for me. My first race bike was a KR1. So it's a polishing time. And they do it on the sort of strength of Good, well, about 6 hours. Wandering around here and seeing what I see. Can't remember last time I saw one of these on the road. The thing is with my car, I don't tend to see things like that very long, because 1 second they're in front of me and a few seconds later they've disappeared in the rear view mirror. Wow. I suppose being the age I am, I have a soft spot for Aston Martins because they're always James Bond cars, aren't they? I did drive one once on track at Mallory Park, and it was one of those things that you think sometimes it's best not to meet your idol. I'm sure they're good on the road, but God, it was dull on track. No, that's starting to get a bit more interesting. So get how pointy these are at the front. Some Morgan's a car I'd certainly love to have, but I think probably realistically a kit car that looks a bit like a Morgan is the closest I'm ever going to get. Shame, really. You see why I kind of ignore and skip past. You might think I'm anti-German cars, which I'm not, because if I wanted the daily run around, German cars are pretty good for that. But I can't get interested in them. As a thing parked up, I could go to the local garage and see some stuff like that, but I can't see these sort of things. Mix it. That's a face. Either love or hate. Yeah, loads of them. the auto solo I did the other week. There's a guy I've known on and off for years called Keith who's got one of those, and you have to be a bloody good driver to get anywhere near it. What's this then? Another blast from the past. At junior school, one of my dad's friends had one of these. I thought it must have been the sportiest, fastest car in the world because it had 2 exhaust pipes. Oh yeah. When I was 10 years old, I was easily impressed. Yeah, there's something interesting, isn't there? You're not going to worry about rust. Yeah, so I'm trying this a little bit different with this video. So Brian at the Oak Swamp channel, and I've had a few comments with people saying, why have you got all that music going? I can't hear what you're saying. Well, I don't normally say anything in the walk around because, to be quite honest, my knowledge of these sort of cars ain't that great, and I kind of assumed that nobody really wanted to hear what I would say. So I'm giving it a go slightly differently this time, so you'll be able to hear more of my waffle. It'd be interesting if you comment, is my waffle adding or detracting to a little walk around video? I don't mind either way. If you say it's detracting, I'm quite happy to just stick music all over the top again. Please comment, I would be interested. You could even comment if you're the owner of a modern German car and tell me why I'm wrong about not being very interested in these. There's some stuff going out on track. But Thruxton's a little bit like Goodwood and some of the airfield circuits where you go through a tunnel. The paddock's actually on the inside of the track. I've just gone through. First things I see are some Ferraris. I believe I can just have a general wander around the paddock. So obviously the pits are in here. We'll have a little walk and see what we can. I guess this is more or less a club meeting. You just see the number of tyres they get through. Most people would probably bring their own as well. Whatever level of racing you do. If I put a pound to a penny on these guys still, give you a certain amount of trepidation when you have to go in and get checks done. I mean, it's great all these things are done, because obviously you need to make sure they're safe, but you know, I spent years racing bikes and cars, and you always go there thinking, oh god, are they going to find something wrong? I've got a kit car at the moment, and I've always wanted to build my own car. So I'm in the early stages of trying to work out what's what. So I'm kind of quite interested seeing any of these naked, because then I can see the suspension and you know the what's going on. Yeah. I assume these guys are here to do some demo laps. It's the old Benettons, which I believe are now. Is that the team that's now Alpine? It's early days of wings. So look at the profile of that. I should just do that instead of having the little wings on the Exo booster. Just go for a full-on wing up in the air. See the size difference. Gee whiz. These modern F1 cars are huge. See the aero going on these modern cars is really.
Yeah. And they're like buttons as well. Okay, when you go for Lotus,
had the aluminium being off, so he didn't like it because the resonance of the car made his hand go numb. And the engineer that was with him there moved to Venice.
Seems to be primarily two styles of these F2000. They're even what I would call like the front ends like the 70s Tyrrells, or sort of more conventional race car look. I suppose these were built in the time where the two competing designs, you hadn't quite decided which one was the best. Snug fit. Might be old cars with the laptops still come out. Mini racing here today. I need to find out what kind of spec these things are. See these cars racing and wonder how many of the transponders going around, the ones I've repaired over the years. That's something you don't see in many race cars. Right on the dashboard. Wood chassis. an air filter off of a model car's time. Pretty standard under that, in my memory. Stripped out inside. No doubt where that car was made.
Because it has taken me down some farm road because it just sort of like.
I've seen it, Chris, yeah.
That's the number 57 star going 15 minutes or so to go off this session. GRD comes through, number 57.
That engine ended up in all sorts in the 60s.
The late Joe Marquardt, designed by Joe Marquardt, built by him.
Bad for a fire pump engine.
6 is Ben Hudson with that March. That's where you cover it. So, round party 3.
Who needs twin carbs when you can have twin choke carbs? Red there. Wonder if he watches it. Say hello, Ed, if you watch these videos. I'm guessing by how lumpy that tick over is, they don't run standard cams in these. Some special race fuel. Certainly if you don't need special race fuel, you're going to make sure you bring plenty before you get to the track. Give you a scale there. I might wonder what they're doing on track, but fairly heavily modified. I'm sure a normal truck doesn't have its engine in the middle. Or have a seat like that. What a strange setup. Are they so slow they watch the telly on the way around? Before they're that slow. Well, it's certainly unrestricted access. I'm not sure I should walk through one empty garage and straight into the pit lane. I won't make myself too obvious, but here I am. Have a little wander along the pit lane. So everything's pretty open. I don't think it's one particular class in the pit lane. There's obviously some historic, which I think are historic Formula 3s. That's a 2000 again. There's some 2000s. There's an empty carriage. Going on. Lucky ones are just giving their cars a polish before they go out. Right, I guess that's fairly early era where the engines are fed in as well. Just imagine a lot of people here there's so little racing here, and these never get through the noise tests or any other day. I should imagine there's quite a lot of the racers here are having to learn their way around the track as well. And certainly having to learn, well, I was going to say how to set their cars up, but I mean these cars are so old, they're probably, well, you'd hope they'd have data sheets many over. Early wing, because you can see that's acting directly onto the upright. That isn't onto the body, so basically that wing is going to go up and down with the suspension. They band those quite quickly. I'm not sure why they were banned. Far more conventional, lower. What kind of looks more modern design, doesn't it, with a low wing? See, that one's a full space frame rather than being a tube chassis. This looks a bit like my garage. Full of gears, although I assume those aren't knackered gears like mine is, and they are different ratios for different tracks. Right, EV car racing at all, but you gotta say, the people that say the electric car racing will be soulless, you certainly see what they mean when you hear those things go. Waiting to go out for their parade laps. Drive too slow, you've got to take these on. That's the incentive to not go too slow around the track.
Hi, thanks for getting to the end of the video. If you're not already subscribed, please do so now. Just hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell button, and that way YouTube will tell you when there's any new videos. We've got some big plans ahead for the channel, including possibly a car build from scratch. So if you want to get involved with that, now's the time to subscribe. Cheers then, bye.